very relevant. However, that is not a support of Marxist, traditional Marxist prescriptions.
Okay.
Maybe his ideas and his way of understanding, yes, but definitely not the traditional Marxist idea. But you have to remember, Marx himself said, "I'm not a Marxist."
Right.
Being in the digital and information age that we're in now, and we have more information, but I see so many people using less of it. You know, I mean, just as an example, I guess, in the Twitter world, you know, you see conversations are happening in bite sizes, and we're not having them in a lot broader sense that we should, because we do have the digital information at us. Do you see that maybe shifting in any way? I mean, I see it like we got a lot, but people are talking so small. You know?
Yes, I understand your point. However, the large amount of information influx or interaction that people are having makes people develop more complex ideas about institutions. For example, people are now seeing, especially the digital natives and the millennials, are seeing more institutions more as public rather than governments per se. Government as institution, they see it more as ours. They should work for us, and hence that conflict, seeing how productivity and wages stagnate. Productivity goes up, but wages stagnate. So people are, especially the young generation that are exposed to that technology, they are developing more complex notions about institutional development. This research, as you can see, is kind of different than usual. It's a little bit more abstract, given the fact that it includes a lot of context. So I started doing this research November 2014, and time is just proving me right. November 2014, nobody could have predicted the rise of Donald Trump or Bernie Sanders similarly. If you take into account the increasing state of precariousness that people are having because of this, you can see the global precariat that I was talking about, the class in the making that the economist Guy Standing sees it. He calls it the new dangerous class, because the precariat is prompt to be attracted to anti-establishment candidates, even with racist rhetoric, anti-immigrant and xenophobic rhetoric. Because as the New World Order started to consolidate, the political spectrum started to narrow. So the precariat started to feel detached with the establishment. So anti-establishment candidates are really connecting with the precariat. They're blaming, for example, the precariousness. Oh, they're stealing your jobs. They're blah blah blah. So that's all. Similarly, Bernie Sanders, you can see his rise is heavily influenced or has been determined by the digital natives. Like his biggest voting support comes from the digital natives that are as well getting detached from the establishment, but in a sense it's different than Donald Trump's, because the digital natives are developing new notions about institutions and who institutions should work for. Hence, Bernie Sanders, oh, Wall Street, no, the people. So. Thank you.